कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Seetā, who was extremely shattered when Ravana commanded the demonesses to threaten her, thought of the Pativrata Naris. The effect of thinking of something very positive, when you look up to people who are very positive, who spread those positive vibes, the optimistic vibes, she was immediately told of a dream, narrated of a dream by Trijata. In fact, in Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam, we come across a name that says Duswapna Nashanaha. What does the name of the Lord do? It helps us get rid of bad dreams. We may think dream, if it is good or bad, how does it matter? Yes, in a larger picture, it may not matter much. But imagine after a day's work, very hard work, a person, the man or the woman, retired to the bed. All they wish to see is something positive. Imagine you're being chased by a pack of dogs, those dogs bite you, you go into a forest, the snakes bite you, the elephant tramples on you, you feel the pain, and then you wake up and then realize it is a dream. Though you may momentarily feel it was after all a dream, while you were dreaming you feel the pain. You sense the pain while it is a dream. So it is very important that you see some, if at all, there is no compulsion that a person has to dream. If at all we have a dream, we want something very positive. Imagine you're walking by a valley of flowers, the flowers are fully colorful, the bees are hovering around the flowers, everything positive. So that is why Vishnu Sahasranamam says, Duswapna Nashanaha. Bad dreams are taken. But here Trijata had a dream. The dream had two parts. The first part was that of viewing something very positive. So Rama, Seetā, along with their son like Lakshmana, so they were all dressed in white. There was something very positive about their movement. Let us come to something negative that she saw. The negative part of the dream was she saw Ravana, the monarch, the ruling king of Lanka, her very own uncle, tonsured head, smeared in oil, attired in red, intoxicated because of liquor, sitting on an ass, going in the southern direction. Everything negative. Besides this, Trijata also had a dream that a supposed messenger, Duta of Rama, in the form of a Vanara, burning the entire city of Lanka. So the Lanka, the Pradesham, the geography, that being destroyed, the monarch in a very bad state. Was there something left to feel positive about Lanka? Here is the shlokam. Ekastatra maya drishtaha shvetaschatro vibhishanaha shuklamalyambaradharaha shuklagandhanulepanaha chaturdantam gajam divyam maste tatra vibhishanaha ekastatra maya drishtaha. So, what they saw, what this lady Trijata saw was a dream where Vibhishana, Ekastatra maya drishtaha shvetaschatro Vibhishanaha. He was the only one who was sitting under the shade of a white umbrella. Why white umbrella? Because I have mentioned earlier that the color white signifies purity, peace, something very serene, pure, sattvic in Sanatana Dharma. In fact, when we look up to the overall moon, the snow-covered peaks of the Himalayas, they all signify something which is cool. Only in a seasoned mind, in a cool mind, probably many of the youngsters today say, stay cool. So when you have to stay cool, you have to be like snow, you have to be like ice, you have to be like the moon, very cool. So in a cool mind, in a peaceful mind, you can think well. So it was very customary of the kings in those days, whichever part of the country they belonged to, as they would sit, there would be an umbrella that would support them. You may wonder, inside a covered dwelling, a place, why an umbrella? Because the umbrella that was draped in white color was meant to provide something very cool to the king. What was cool? Hence in Tamil, the Tamil language, it is called as Venkotra Kudai. Venkotra Kudai means something that is white in color that gives them peace. So she saw Ekastatra Maya Drishtaha Shvetas Chatro Vibhishanaha. She saw Vibhishana under the shade of a white umbrella. Shuklamalyambara Dharaha. He was wearing something in white, the dress. Shukla Gandhanulepanaha. Even the Gandham, the churnam that was applied over the body to give that smell was white. Chaturdantam, ivory is white. There were 4 ivory based tusks sporting elephant. Chaturdantam Gajam Divyamaste Tatra Vibhishanaha. So Vibhishana was seated there. So even if the geography had undergone burning, even if the reigning monarch of that region called Ravana had bad vibes to go with, Vibhishana had something to go, which means the city, the monarch will undergo turmoil, and in the days after that they will be ruled by Vibhishana. That was the prediction. That is when Trijata tells, after narrating all this to Seetā, she looks at the Rakshasis and says, see, you have all been commanded by our king Ravana to go threaten her. But look at my dream. I am not coming up with my own dream. I am not coming up with my own description. I did dream of something good for Rama and Seetā and Lakshmana, something bad for Ravana, something bad for Lanka, something good for Vibhishana. So when all this is put together, when you have a jigsaw puzzle and you put them all together, what is the moral? She tells the Rakshasis, the demonesses, Trijata tells, it is high time that you leave this habit of threatening her, staring at her, using weapons against her. Leave all that. Seek protection under her. Tadalam kruravakyescha santvameva bhidhiyatam abhichayam avaidehi metad vidhi mamarochate pranipata prasannahi maithili janakatmaja alamesha paritratum rakshasyo mahato bhayat. That said, Seetā, she who heard Trijata's description of the dream, and she also heard of Trijata asking the Rakshasis to seek protection, immediately volunteered. She said, Tatassa Klimati Bala Bhartur Vijaya Harshita Avochadyadi Tat Tatyam Bhaveyam Sharanam Hivaha. If whatever you said is true, is going to happen, Trijata, don't worry. I shall offer protection to them. So here, Trijata recommends the demonesses to seek protection under Seetā. It is like asking somebody to do Sharanagati at the feet of Seetā, who is Jagannmata. Even after Trijata telling these women did not do, the Rakshasis did not do. But Jagannmata, because she is full of Vatsalyam, Daya for her children, she volunteered and said, if what you said turns out to be true, I shall protect them. This is called Abhaya Pradhanam. Now this incident of Trijata asking them to do Sharanagati, Rakshasis listening but not performing, Seetā volunteering to give them asylum has been beautifully put together in a very age-old commentary. 750 years before, in the south of India, the work is called Abhaya Pradhana Saram by the polymath, the polyglot Acharya Varya Swami Vedanta Deshika, who says, I am going to read out what he has written. This is in a mixture of Sanskritam and Tamil. Both are classical languages, both are very old languages. There was an admixture of both the languages called Mani Pravalam, like the gem and the coral which is strung together. The gem and the coral, both languages are used suitably. It is called Mani Pravalam. He says, Piratiyum avargal இசைவின்றி இருக்க சத்வ பிரகிருதியான Trijatayode அவர்களுக்கு உண்டான துவக்காலே. See, when Trijata told them to go and surrender, it is not that Seetā was immediately impressed with the Rakshasis because they didn't even open their mouth. But she thought, these women, however they are, they have the association with Trijata. For example, in Shastram, the Lord says, reach me through an Acharya. Why? If the Acharya imbibes all the 16 qualities, Siddham, Satsampradaye, Stiradhyam, Anagham, Shrotriyam, Brahmanishtham, Satvastham, Satyavacham, Samayaniyataya, Sadhuvritya Sametam, Damba, Suyadimuktam, Nijay Vishayiganam, Dirghavandum Dayalum, Skalitye, Shasitaram, Basati Hitaparam, Deshikam, Bhupsuripset. So if a good Acharya imbibes the 16 qualities, even if the students are bad, Sishyas are bad, the Lord may think about accepting because he trusts the Acharya. The Lord trusts the Acharya. He believes the Acharya will correct them. Similarly, even if the demonesses were of differing characters, they all sought asylum under Trijata. So Seetā thought, since they come under the protection of Trijata, I shall help them. So Trijatayode avargalukku undana tuvakkale vatsalya paravashayai. Because Seetā was a mother. You may ask, Lava and Kusha were not born. See, motherhood, motherly affection doesn't necessarily mean you have to mother children. Then only mothers in this world who have children will have that motherly affection. This Vatsalyam, Vatsa is a calf, a little child. Vatsalyam, the love that comes genuinely for a person towards another person is Vatsalyam. So, Tuvakkale Vatsalya Paravashayai. Seetā is genuinely magnanimous as a mother. Arulicheida Vartayai, whatever she said, Shri Vanara Veerargalukku Anubhashittu Kaattugira Tiruvadi. So later, Hanuman has been listening to all of this, right? Later he tells the Vanaras when he heads back, see, what is the greatness of Jagannatha Seetā? Tiruvadi, Alamesha Paritratum Raghavad Rakshasi Ganam Endru Trijatayin Vakyattai Mudittu. So Trijatayin Vakyattai Mudittu, Tataha sa Klimati Bala Bhartur Vijaya Harshita Avochadyadi Tattathyam Bhaveyam Sharanam Hivaha Endru Pirati Arulicheida Rakshabhara Svikara Vakyattai Anuvartittu Kattinal. So, whatever Trijata said to the Rakshasis and whatever the Rakshasis did not do, and because of Trijata, Mahalakshmi incarnate Seetā gave as Abhaya Pradhanam, is seen as a typical nature of Jagannatha. So, if we approach the couple, the divine couple which is Sriman Narayana and Mahalakshmi, however be Sriman Narayana, we can be surely confident, 100% confident, since we are approaching the divine couple, the mother will intervene on our behalf. So, this is a classical case of Abhaya Pradhanasaram. So, here, as Trijata recommends to them, now, Seetā says, do not worry, I am always there. That said, Trijata now tells Seetā, Seetā Mata, can you hear the repeated chirping of the birds? Because I am telling you something good is going to happen. The chirping of the birds is in concurrence, which says that good will happen. Pakshi cha shakha nilayam pravishtaha punaschotama santvavadi suswagatam vacha mudiramanaha punaschodayati bahrishtaha. So there is a mention of good that will happen. Well, Trijata has given the complete confidence to Seetā. But does this go well with Seetā? Does Seetā believe in it completely? Did some decision of Seetā going to shock all the readers? Is there a decision which is going to shock the readers? Yes. More to it in the next episode. Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.